Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing my new go-to makeup routine. I did this for the first time last week. Like, slowly my makeup routine's been changing. This is go-to like night out, by the way. But this does not include lashes because I just got a lash lift, and when I have one, I don't even try and put myself through the stress of lashes. This is going to be my new go-to like going out look. I'm trying to get better at doing my makeup. I'm trying to do it with a little bit more intention and kind of a bit slower just so it looks better. A lot of the time when I go to like raves and stuff, I do get my makeup done, so I want the times when I do my own makeup to not look like, oh, it's a bit shit, you know what I mean? This lighting is okay. I'm using the natural light from outside because it is middle of the day slash the morning, whatever. I just got my hair done yesterday. I got like some actual brunette stripes through it as well as more blonde, and I got some money pieces. I'm trying to go for a more like Y2K vibey look. Normally, okay, let's just get started before I keep yapping. I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer first. I know normally in my get rid of me's I rant about something. In case this video happens to get like just clicked on by someone who isn't familiar with my ranting videos, I don't want to scare them thinking they're going to get like, oh, this is like a kind of nice makeup routine. Wait, I should do the before and after. How do I even film before and after? In case someone happens to magically click on this that's not already from my YouTube, or maybe just wants to watch this from like seeing it on my other social media, and then I come on here and all of a sudden I'm like 3 seconds in, I'm like screaming and swearing and doing my normal thing. I don't want to freak anyone out. So yeah. Oh, next is e.l.f. Matte Putty Primer. A lot of my products are like cheaper products, like products you would just get at the chemist and stuff like that. But I am wanting to start making, like start buying more expensive products. I don't really know, like when I was in, the foundations I use, oh my god, all over the shop. Like sometimes I use the Superstay Maybelline one. This is a 30-hour one. It really lasts long and it's a good tan color. I also love the Be Perfect Chroma covers. I have N3 and I think this is C5, but they're both a little bit too light for a fake tan kind of color, and especially in summer when I'm tan, they're too light, so I need to get a darker one. So I think, you know what I did the other day? Actually, I mixed the both of them and it came out alright, so we're going to do that. But yeah, I still have to go and buy one, but I'm most likely going to be getting a Be Perfect one. Just as a base, I'm putting this e.l.f. Liquid Halo Glow in a medium, just so there's like a little bit of a base underneath. I'm like a matte makeup girl, so this isn't, I'm not even wearing this for the glow. I'm wearing it for like a little bit of an extra coverage on the base and to kind of like sit on my foundation. I feel like more layers kind of like looks better when you're on a night out. I don't know, like I don't believe in cakiness on a night out. Like you want your makeup to be full coverage, so like any photo you get, you look slay. If you're going into the bathroom at the rave or the club, like you're like, okay, wait, yeah, my makeup's looking good. Like when you do light makeup, that stuff comes off so fast. Like you don't want to be like halfway through your night and be like, oh my gosh, where is all my makeup gone? Do you know what I mean? But anyways, yeah, I want to start wearing more high-end. One of my friends in Europe, she had so much like high-end stuff and it just like looked so bougie. But also because I wear makeup quite often, I don't want like my everyday makeup to be high-end, but like I wouldn't mind like my going out makeup to be high-end. Like I feel like it would just kind of feel a little bit bougie to be like putting on like NARS and Anastasia and like whatever. Do you know what I mean? Once that's blended in, I'm going to be mixing these two Be Perfect foundations together. So this is N3, which is like a neutral color, right? Which is like almost exactly close to like my hand, to be honest. And then this one is apparently like a cool tone, but honestly to me this, I don't know. All I'm going to say is I'm someone who really struggles to find a good foundation shade for me. The best foundation shade I've ever found is this L'Oreal Skin Tint, which actually I need to go and buy that again from the shops, or maybe the Maybelline one, I don't know. But it's like this skin tint and it's like the color's like actual like more like golden olive, which is like the tone that like my body goes in summer. So it like matches me perfect. So even you can see that's a little light right now. But I don't really want to put the Maybelline one on. Because like I prefer how this one looks on my skin. Anyways, I just have this like brush, this flat kabuki from Sigma. I love a brush to put my foundation. But anyways, yeah, I wouldn't mind some higher end products or whatever, but don't like judge my foundation color because I'm still on the hunt for like the foundation I like, and I switch up foundations all of the time. Like I just love trying them. There's so many options, like why would you not want to keep trying them, you know what I mean? But yeah, I am on the hunt for like the perfect color. I don't really like foundation that's too glowy, and I don't like foundation that gives flashback. Like I've tried NARS, like I don't like to glow. I feel like one thing about like doing your makeup is learning your face and learning your features. And I have quite a structured face. Like I have a structured like chin area and my nose, and so glowy stuff on me I don't like. It can look cute, but I feel like matte looks the best because it really flattens my face and allows me to like highlight other areas, like, you know, with eyeshadow, maybe like a striking eye or a bold lip, versus someone with a more round, like round face or voluptuous, like maybe they have like quite voluptuous cheeks, that kind of vibe. They look so amazing with glowy because it just like really like just shines on all like their cuteness. But I'm not saying they wouldn't look good with matte, but I feel like they will look better. They look better with glow because it's like they're like glowy and pretty, and then like when you have a structured face, I feel like you can really slay with like that matte like defined look. But as I said, obviously you can do both. Like, don't take my word as gospel and think like I'm saying you can't do this, whatever the fuck. Like, you do what you want, but like that's what I've just learned about myself. I used to be really into glowy looks back when I was like 16. I used to like literally like purposely just wear sunscreen all over my face before concealer so that I'd be super glowy. But looking back now, I literally just used to look sweaty, and like obviously I can have a bit of a glow with a highlight, of course, but like a complete glowy look on me I don't think suits my features. So yeah, anyway, you might think it does, I don't know. I feel like sometimes people are like, no it would, but I feel like you know your face best, you know what's going to suit you best. So that's like something to learn about makeup as well, like especially when it comes to things like contouring and stuff like that. Like, you know your face best, you know what looks best. My boyfriend always says I look best when I do my makeup myself, and that's not to say I don't get my makeup done so great by amazing people, but I think it's just when you know your own face, like you know what you want to highlight and you know what your ideal look is. And so like, for example, I love the way I contour my nose better than any other makeup artist has done it. And I have a lot of friends who are makeup artists, and that's not shitting on anyone, but like I just feel like the way I contour my nose is literally the best, and I'll show you how I do it. You know, I've had makeup artists in the past try and contour the fuck out of my nose because it's big from the side, but it's like, you're not going to be able to make it smaller. Oh, hang on, it's not focusing, is it? I don't know, my eyesight's not that good right now. You're not going to be able to make my nose smaller from the side, so don't overdo it from the front. Like, it doesn't need to be any skinnier from the front. Like, I've had different makeup artists as well really try and make my nose skinny, but like, you don't need to. It's the perfect width. My nose just needs to be made to look like it's lifted up because it goes downwards, so I like to make it look like it's lifted. But I will show you how I do that. Oh, okay, what am I doing now? So I'm taking this Too Faced concealer. I love this Born This Way concealer. This is like my go-to. Okay, and I'm putting it in these spots. While that's on, I'm going to be adding, this is the blur stick made by Mitchell. I'm going to be adding some of that on my cheeks. Be careful because this shit dries really fast. I put it on my forehead last week, but I don't think that's a good idea. And then I also did this e.l.f. I'm going to use it actually. I don't want to do too cool tone today. This e.l.f. blush, like this and this. Oh, actually, did I? No, I think I used this one. Alright, let's just mix it. YOLO. The more blush, the better. And then from there is when I blended it, because now it gives time for the concealer to sit so the concealer can have the most amount of coverage. And look, I actually got a bit of pink on there. But like, girl, that's what happened. Blended a bit like this, blend the middle here. But anyways, yeah, and like, so I like to make my nose look more lifted because that gives the illusion of a bunny scoopy nose, you know. I'm going to come back to the concealer, don't worry. Let's blend the contour. Just like a contouring brush. By the way, this bronzer is in Caramel Chisel. And then the blush is, this e.l.f. one is like in a peachy color. But then the cool tone is Cold Heart, made by Mitchell. And then whatever's left, I'll put it on the forehead. I left it on the forehead last week for too long and it kind of stained it. So I'm just going to like continue with my old ways, which is like whatever was left. And then I'm just going to take the back of my beauty blender and blend out the blush. Oh, we made a little bit of an ombre. I didn't even mean to do that, but I feel like that's actually going to look cute. It's going to be giving, what's that blush trend that was around like a year ago? I used to do it. I do it still sometimes. And it's like you do 2 different tone blushes. Anyway, it's giving that mid-tone blushing. What I have found is like the more the better. The more blush the better, because blush is like the first thing to wear off. And actually, the more bronzer the better, as long as you do it neatly, because the bronzer is what makes you look snatched and like a hottie in your photos. So that's something that I've learned. It doesn't matter if you feel like, oh my god, that's a lot of blush. Like, trust me, it isn't, because that blush fucking goes. I don't know what it is with blush and like not staying. And like, yeah, also just make sure you conceal your eyelids, because like, I know some people like you can leave it if you want, but like I don't like to have the color of my eyelids and the veininess and whatever the fuck. Now, this actually happened to me on like last week too. I think my forehead's like really dry at the moment. Wait, I want to pluck my eyebrows. I should probably like actually pluck them, but that'll do. I just wanted them to have a gap in them. Oh, you motherfucker. Anyway, yeah, I feel like I need to like start wetting my beauty blender so I don't have this like weird cakiness, but it's fine. It is what it is. Okay. Now, next, I take a concealer that's really, really light. This is an e.l.f. one. And I put a dot here and a dot here and a dot there and there. Look how bright that is. That's really going to brighten my face up. Oh, yeah, and I can also, I forgot to do this. Concealer, what's this called? On the fucking nose. I forgot to do that. It adds a good base. I'll show you. Now, that's not the end of my nose contour, by the way. See, I just do a bit of bronze on each side. I don't try and make my nose look... Guys, is this in focus? I'm sorry, I can't tell if it is or not. I don't try and make my nose look ridiculously skinny, but don't worry, that's not even the complete look. Like, it's going to look even better. Alright, now I'm just going to take my beauty blender and I'm just going to blend. And what I want it to look like is basically like a burst of white. And I've said this before, but maybe you haven't watched my makeup tutorials before. I like to really brighten this area as much as I can to give the appearance of a flat nose bridge. Because from the side my nose bridge curves, I feel like it gives me some shadow. And obviously like the in thing or whatever is a fucking flat bunny slope nose. So I like to really brighten here to give the appearance that that area is more flat. Obviously you don't have to do that if you don't want to. But if you have like my kind of nose shape and you want to give that vibe, I highly recommend doing that. I feel like it makes a massive, massive difference. It's the same way how people like put like really light, you know, they put light here and it like bursts, like it's like a little burst. Like I feel like you just put concealer there first and it really, really helps. Okay, that's what the base is giving right now without any powders or anything like that, okay? Next we're gonna be putting the powder versions on top. So I'm gonna be using, this is the One Size palette. I'm gonna be using this cool tone shade. I love a cool tone blush and I'm just going to put that on top. Oh my god, I was supposed to bronze first. Whoopsie. It's fine. We're not going to put a powder on our face or whatever. Like, we're going to do this first, okay? So, the Morphe palette. I am on the hunt for a cool toned, like a contour. But this is what I've got for now. I'm just going to go like right in the cheekbones here. And you know your face shape. You know how you want it to look. I like to go from like right here and bring it down like this. Well, apparently you're meant to go upwards. I don't know. I just go back and forth. And just carve that cheekbone. But yeah, I'm on the look for a cool toned, you can see all the makeup getting in my hair. Yuck. Because it's like blonde now, so it's like... But yeah, I haven't been able to find one just yet. That's the cool part about when you freaking are blonde. Like, so much makeup goes in your hair. And like, sometimes I feel like makeup artists don't give a fuck and they just put it in your hair. It pisses me off sometimes. I've had that happen to me before. Like, I'm just like, you're clearly putting that in my hair. Like, can you please... You know, it reminds me of like alright, now I'm going to be taking another brush and I'm going to be taking a warm bronzer. Because I don't mind mixing a bit of warmth with a cool tone. And I'm just going to like go over it like in like a more messy way to give me that sun-kissed look. So I contoured first to chisel me. And now I'm giving myself some warmth to give that sun-kissed appearance. Especially because in life, our faces tend to be a lot lighter than our bodies, and I feel like unless you're finding a foundation that's like somehow dark enough where it's not like, girl, what the hell, like your face always ends up looking brighter, which some people like that, but I don't like that. I want my face to be the same color as my body. So one way to achieve that look is by doing heaps of bronzer, and I fucking love it. I think it's very trashy 2000s, so I stay doing that. Anyway, I'm just going to use like the leftover blush to just quickly go over my blush again, because like I was supposed to do that before the bronzer and I forgot. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is take my Kylie Jenner Winter Kiss, and this is what I was talking about, mid-tone blushing. Nice, light, cool tone blush. Highly recommend doing this with your blush, 2 different blushes, okay? Tap, tap, and then you're just going to do it above the other one. Really close to where your eye is, basically. Oh, guys, I'm sorry if it's not in focus, I'm getting annoyed. And then I also just put a little bit of that on my nose, okay? And that is the look so far. Now, we obviously need to set Huda Beauty setting powder, my favorite setting powder ever. I just do not like the packaging for it. It's really, really annoying. And I'm going to set under the eyes using one of these triangle brushes. Triangle sponges. I'm doing it like that. I'm being extra about it. Yes, okay, you need to be. Now, if you want it to be snatched, you can also do this. which I love that trick. I think that's like one of the best tricks if you want your makeup to be like a bit more intense. Set it in like areas that you feel like it's gonna need it, like so. And I'm just gonna leave it for a little bit. Drama, drama, drama. Okay, base powder brush, blend away your bake. Okay, look at this, guys. It's looking pretty good. Okay, next thing I'm going to do is my eyes. I'm going to come back to contour my nose and do whatever the fuck after that. So basically the main palette I use to do my eyes is this 18CT Matte Essentials Morphe. I love this palette. And I basically stick with the first 2 rows. So my main thing I do is, bro, my brushes are that dirty. It's pretty bad. I'm just going to, did I already set my eyes? I don't know. I'm just going to put some of the powder on my eye. Like that. Okay. I'm going to take this shade here. It's like kind of like a taupe, like a really, really light taupe. And I'm going to blend it through my crease. Guys, eyeshadow is such an important part of your look. Even if you're just like concealing your whole eyelid and setting it and then just doing a crease, like I'm telling you, it really, really elevates your look. It makes you look more put together. It makes you feel like you've done a little bit more too. And I feel like shading your eyes is like just as important as like shading your face. Like you contour and blush on your face to like give it dimension and give it like life. And I feel like with your eyes, it's such a good way to like make your eyes pop. And I love to use like grey cool tones on blue eyes. I used to be all about the warm tones on the blue eyes, but like I just love the cool tones these days. I'm gonna do 2 layers of that so it's like pretty, like you can see it. This is definitely for nighttime, although I do some darker eye looks at nighttime as well. You guys might have seen in my other videos, but this is just kind of like my go-to when I'm just like, all right, quickly, let me just do this, you know. Oh my god, Snoopy is like crying. Right now I'm just going to literally be filming, well actually I have a lot of stuff to do. I have to film content and then I'm going to get my nails done, and then when I come back I'm going out. On a fucking Tuesday and I'm going to a rave. This brown here, tiniest bit, just on the very outer. Once again, you guys like might know your eye shapes, you might know what works for you, but I feel like classic like crease and a little bit darker in the corner is like all you need. And like even on the weekend I did even darker in the corner, which I feel like, I don't know if I'll do that today, maybe. Like look what it's looking like, right? And on the weekend I did actually do like a glitter across my lid, but this like it just depends on the outfit and stuff that you're wearing. I feel like this is probably going to be enough with some eyeliner. Like I'm pretty happy with this, you know. My mom telling off the dog. So from this point, if you wanted to, you could do even darker over here. You could drag darkness under the eyes, which I might do. You can put a glitter here, anything of the sort, any color glitter you want you could do. I'm just going to keep it pretty chill. I am going to take that darkest brown I was doing and I'm just going to a little bit under my lash line. I learned about doing this from like Kim K's, like I think it was her Vogue makeup video, how she says she always puts like a bronzy color like under her eye, like she just has to do it. And I'm like, you know what, I love that you have to do that. And like people with brown eyes and like people with brown eyes can do any kind of eyeshadow. Like I feel like people with brown eyes are very lucky. They can literally do any kind of eyeshadow and it will look really good. Especially like warm colors with brown eyes looks so hot. Alright, that's what I've done. I'm going to be doing some eyeliner. I'm taking this Wonder Ink. I was using the Huda Beauty eyeliner for a bit and I did like it, but it goes dry really quick and I don't like that it does that. Also, because I go through eyeliner so fast, I literally do it so often, I feel like it's not worth buying an expensive one. Like you're better off just getting a cheap eyeliner. And okay, so everyone has different eye shapes. My eyes are like creased like on one side. So like if I do the, like if you've ever seen that video of like Ariana Grande's wing and like everyone was making fun of her because it was like too shaped when she went like this. It's not because the makeup artist was bad at doing makeup. It's because that's her eye shape and that's like how the wing needs to be. So my wing on this side can be like a normal wing, but this side has to have like 2 levels to it. So when I'm my eyes open, it's like boom. I don't even know how to teach people to do wings. I feel like have your eyes open, like don't close your eye. For me, if I close my eye, like some people can do that, I can't. It has to be open. And I tend to like look down at the mirror. I drag it this way first and then on the back I pull it in. And I've already fucked it because I'm talking. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing, but like I pull it back and then I pull it back across. and then I build it little by little. This is the one thing I'm pretty patient with. Like, it doesn't take me ages. And then, like, you might not feel it. Like, see, even then, like, it's a two-tone, like, two kind of shaped wing, but it's because of my eye shape. Like, it's fine when a cheaper product goes dry, but when an expensive product goes dry, I'm like, are you serious? Now, for the most part, I like to keep the wing pretty thin on the top of my lash line and then thicker on the outside to give me more of a cat eye shape, because I do have almond eyes, so they're like this. So they tend to look kind of, depending on the makeup, they can look very like big and round, but I really love a slanted eye look, so I try and achieve that. Sometimes I do it thick on top, and then I really like emphasize my eye shape and I look more cutesy. But when I go out, I do like to try and look a bit hotter, and I do drag it to the middle, but I never really color in the middle, because then it like brings my eyes in and makes my nose look bigger. Like, you know, it's all about doing illusions, I guess, with your face. I'm pretty happy with how that wing just turned out, to be honest. Come on, girl. The left one is either 10 times better or 10 times worse every time. I love that it like runs out, so if I go too far, it doesn't matter because it was fucking run out. Like, I actually kind of love it low key. Like, don't mind an eyeliner that's running out because it allows me to make mistakes. I low key want to get one of those pens that like rub out your eyeliner. My hardest thing is to not blink, and I'm like, I don't even need to, but it's because I'm telling myself in my head, don't blink, don't blink, don't blink. Like, I will fucking blink. So annoying. Now, I feel like I have a bit of two different shapes. This one's a bit thicker, so I'm gonna, and it's coming from a bit lower, so I'm just gonna color this one in a little bit to even it. But they don't have to be exactly perfect, but like, wait, I'm trying to look at you. I feel like that's pretty good. Nose runs a lot when I do my makeup, like really bad. I hate it. Now, another thing I do, which I think is really important, is I take, this is MCO Beauty waterproof eyeliner. I do have an Inglot waterproof eyeliner, which is amazing, which I do bring to raves, but once that shit is on, it's a struggle to get it off. And because it's a Tuesday, I don't really, like, I don't know. If it's for like a Friday night rave, fine, because I don't mind having leftover eyeliner on a Saturday, but I don't know. Like, that Inglot stuff really stays, but it's really good. If you're gonna buy the Inglot waterproof eyeliner, use annalise 15. It's my discount. It's meant to be a commission, but I never send the commission up, so it's literally just a discount if you want to use it. And I feel like it makes a big difference, especially if you got light features like me. Like, my brows, like, my lashes are light, so my lash line is like really light. And then, okay, depends how you feel, whether you want to do eyeliner in the waterline. I don't know, like, I do and I don't. Like, I always switch up what I want to do. I really want to get a nude pen to put in my waterline, because I feel like sometimes that would be fun. Most of the time though, I just drag black along my waterline. Oh my god, I don't know where that stopped me at, but I just put eyeliner in my waterline, and now because I feel like it makes my eyes look a little bit small, I'm just dragging it out underneath. Oh shit, that was a bit messy. To then like give my eyes a bit of like a bigger shape back, because I still want my eyes to look big. I just want them to look big and slanted. So yeah, I'm just trying to do all the bloody illusions over here to give me that appearance. I am going to be doing my mascara. This is the mascara I use, Huda Beauty One Coat Wow. I love this mascara. It's amazing. And with the lash lift, it honestly gives the appearance of like classic lashes, or like a very, like a thin pair of lash extension. I mean, falsies. I have been using a lash serum, and I'm going to be getting lash extensions in the start of December, in December, sorry. So during summer, I probably won't be doing that much eyeshadow, just maybe a little bit of a bronzy color on the lid, or like maybe some sparkle, because I will be having lash extensions. But that's just more so because like for festivals and stuff, like I've got BTV, which is like a 4-day festival, and I don't want to have to be worrying about sticking on lashes in a boiling hot tent. Do you know what I mean? But like, I feel like I need my lashes, and I also don't want to have to worry about taking off mascara every night. I'd rather just like use my micellar and like clean the foundation. I don't know. Anyway, but my plan would be, after I'm done with those extensions, like I want to keep using my lash serum and get my lashes so freaking long that whenever I wear mascara, like I'll put 700 coats if I have to make them really voluminous, but I want to look like I'm wearing falsies, because falsies piss me off to put them on. But like, look how good this mascara is. How fab is that? I get scared to do too much though, because like you don't want to accidentally make it like fucked. Then you're like, oh shit. Like, you know, when you like keep going, you're like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, too much, too much. That's what's happening to me literally right now. Sometimes I feel like I do the left eye so much better, because like the angle Like this angle is like so good. I love putting mascara on with a lash lift. Like it just feels like right. Like I hate doing mascara. Like back in the day I would hate mascara because my lashes were so straight and they would never hold up even with a curler. Like I would heat up my curler and use waterproof mascara, and like nothing compares to a lash lift. If you're gonna do any beauty, like if you're gonna pay for any beauty thing outside of the house, pay for a lash lift. Or I've seen there's kits where you can do it yourself. I don't know. One of my friends did it herself and she looks great, but I don't trust myself. I'll probably rip out my fucking eyes. Oh shit, now it's a bit chunky. Alright, keep going. Look how fab that looks. Now I'm gonna do my brows. Taking a dirty brow thing. And I keep my eyebrows pretty light. This is the Morphe in the shade Hazelnut, which is like actually dry as fuck, so I don't even know if it does anything. But it's just like a general. I do want to get an eyebrow pencil though, so I can like make the ends a little bit more sharper, because all my pencils have like worn out and I don't really find it easy to, oh, even though I just kind of ate that sharpness just then. What the hell? I kind of struggle anyway. But I like to keep my brows light, and I'm not really that much of a perfectionist with my brows. Like I usually have really thin brows, so I just like chuck some color through it, but I like to keep them pretty light because I think it makes the rest of my makeup stand out. It makes it look more tanned. I just think light brows on people are really beautiful. Obviously both looks good, but if you've never tried doing your eyebrows like light with your makeup, still fill them in so they don't look undone, but try keeping them light with the rest of your makeup. I'm telling you, it looks fab. Now I'm using the e.l.f. brow lift. This is just like a gel, and this shit will stick them down, but it also looks like glue, so sometimes it pisses me off. It depends. It really depends what I'm feeling for how to do it, you know? Like, it's probably better to do it before, bitch. Who knows? Who knows, girl? Now that's all cakiness on my face. Like, okay. Alright, let's go back to... Ow. Oh, I forgot to spray. I was meant to spray my face before I did mascara. I'm gonna use this e.l.f. Stay all right. I usually use my Huda Beauty one, but, it's run out. I'm gonna be buying the one size one when I get the chance. The Huda one used to keep that shit on all night, but like as I said, I love trying new things. Okay, now for the nose contour. Back that Morphe thing. I usually use this one. There's like two bronzers and there's a contour. I use the contour and I use an eyeshadow brush, and I roughly go on the side. I start from the ball of my nose. I go in, so I'm on the ball and I'm contouring the ball of my nose to make it look smaller, because as I said, I don't really care about this part. I care about the end of my nose. So like I contour that and I obviously bring it up to make it even. Then underneath, I literally just color it in underneath like this. Now maybe in real life people might think, oh my god, that looks like shit on your nose. Bitch, I do not care, okay? Because in photos it's gonna make my nose look snatched and small, okay? Now whenever you feel like you maybe did a little bit too much, like I'm like, oh girl, just blend it like that. And now this side of the brush is my best friend. Pick it up, draw a line over your nose. Well, normally I do it a bit lower. I feel like I did it a little high today because I was too busy yapping. Let me like redo that. Hold on guys. I normally do it a little bit lower. Like here, there we go. And that just gives the appearance that I have an upturned nose from the front. I just think it's the best hack. Oh yeah, let's put whatever's left under our lip too, obviously. And then when I look at our lower lip to look fat. But like, look at that. Like, I just personally love how that looks. I think it looks really, really good. Next thing I'm going to do is get some highlighter, which I don't always use highlighter, but whenever the fuck. I have a couple highlighters, and like, I love the look of highlighters when buying them, but like, girl, you only really need one highlighter, and you can do a cheap highlighter. Like, you don't need an expensive highlighter in life. And then I also take a this little brush which I put highlighter on, and I'll add it to my inner corners for some glow. So they glow, you know? Top lip a little bit too. Now, I also take this Revolution brown eyeliner pen. You can get any eyeliner pen in dark brown. And if you have beauty spots, or even if you don't, you can do fake ones, but I have beauty spots on my nose and cheek, and in summer they go darker, and I just love how that looks. Like, I just think it looks so cute. Like, they're already brown, but they go darker, and I just like love it. So I started drawing it on top of my makeup in those. So those are the three spots, but I do a fake one here on top of a scar from when I had chicken pox when I was a kid. I do a one there just because my makeup artist once was doing them. She's like, it doesn't look really even because you've got like all this happening here and nothing there, so I just put one there, and babe, it like literally looks so good. Like, are you kidding me? Alright, I'm gonna go quickly wash my hands because I get like freaked out about like having makeup on my hands, and I'm gonna come back to do my lipstick. 1 second. Alright, this is my attempt at like, my hair is like the day after you get it done, and like, you know when it like is like being weird. That's literally me right now. So with my lips, guys, I literally do whatever lip color. Like, I change it all of the time. A big go-to for me is like doing just like a brown lip liner and like a brownie nude lip. I am about to film a a Holly Madison outfit video. So I wanted to do my lips like a little bit more on the pinky. Now I'm really torn. I have so many lip combos. Like, I love MAC Blankety, MAC Cream Cup, and MAC, I don't even remember the name. Blankety, Cream Cup, and Flesh Pot. Those are my go-to nude. I also love all of the Soulmates from Morphe. I always use Wifey, and I also always use Honey. I love Honey. It's like a bit of a warmer nude. But like, guys, I'm switching it up. Like, one of my favorite lip liners is this one called Endless Cacao Makeup Forever. It's a really nice cool tone nude. Like, there's just, sorry, cool tone brown. There's just so many options. I'll do the one I've been doing lately, which is a very Y2K look. So it's this, overline my lips. With this, like, a pinky nude would look so freaking pretty. Oh, that's why I'm like really torn about what I want to put on. Like, I even have like this, which doesn't look like that, by the way. It looks like this. Oh, maybe we should do this. I don't know, because I want like you guys to like believe me what my go-to one is. Like, you have to believe me. Okay, I'm gonna be like cream shit. Like, this is like when I want to have like a more pinky color, or Blankety is like my other go-to when I want to have a more cool tone. But you know what? I'm gonna use Cream Sheen actually. I want to do a more pinky color. Oh, that's gorgeous. That is gorgeous. Oh my god, stunning. Oh my god, love that color combo. Oh, God, what the fuck. That is the complete look, guys. Show you a bit up close. Wait, let me stand over here. Maybe you can see better. Sorry about the background. That's what it looks like. Meh. This is like my favorite makeup look. Okay, let me show you with like if I was to use a flash on me. It looks like that. So that is my complete look, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned some things. Oh my god, help. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned some things. And yeah, peace and love, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Mwah.